How the flippity flop is it going? We're back and we're making another burger today from the Bob's Burgers Burger Book. Today's burger is the 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish burger, which will really test the definition of what a burger actually is. In today's video, we're gonna stray a little bit from the path. Today's burger utilizes zero beef.
It's true. I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding. I am not kidding. Anyway, here's Jocelyn.
It's all about the salmon fillet today, which I love salmon, so I'm kind of excited how this is gonna turn out. Who knows? The world is our oyster. Anything is possible. You can follow your dreams. I can make a delicious burger with no beef. It's gonna be a salmon patty burger. Oh, it's gonna be good. Hopefully, at least. I mean, I guess I could screw it up and, we could all be hugely dissatisfied, but let's not put that into the universe. Let's get started, and let's hopefully make Bob Belcher proud.
Ugh, he's the worst.
To kick things off, we need to prepare our herbs for the upcoming war on my hunger by mixing up some chives and dill, absolute heavy hitters that can carry dishes on their back to the promised land like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, down by 4 with a minute left in the fourth quarter. These herbs are clutch. And with this step out of the way, we can focus up on prepping our patty, or I mean fish cake?
Okay, everybody, let's get started. First, I'd like to say, what the fudge?
If any of you are offended that this burger has no beef, let me be the first to console you. Life is already so hard, and for me to come in here with such nonsense, it's pretty insensitive. I'm not perfect, and I will try to be better going forward. Or I might just double down, who knows. You have to admit though, that this piece of salmon looks S tier. It's got that nice fatty marbling. All I'm saying, whatever it was doing in the gym was working.
Jealous?
I'll live.
I want to be like you, Mike.
You want to be a billionaire who delivers mail for fun?
What?
So you might be wondering, what is with the aluminum foil? It's not just to make sure I don't get fish juices on my cutting board, it's actually so that I can get some butter down beside my fish to bake in the oven. This isn't the way I would normally approach baking salmon or cooking salmon in general, but this is what the recipe book calls for, so honey, I'm obliging it. With the salmon in the oven to bake, we can move on to prepping some parsley to add to our salmon cake here in a bit. I know everybody's getting hungry at this point, but I do need you to stay strong.
We're all hurting. Everyone's hurting.
We will then have all of our herbs taken care of and a good combination to add to our fish cake mixture. I feel like the cakes of the seafood variety can be kind of underrated. A lot of people love crab cakes, but they are so pricey, so you don't get to indulge in them that often. But it's not that hard to make salmon cakes, tilapia cakes, honestly, any kind of seafood cake slaps. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, we need to get our stuff together as a society. Just like I got these slices of onion together in my hand. The salmon is about done and we're gonna get out of the oven here soon, and in the meantime we got pretty much everything prepped. What we're going to do is we're going to combine most of our ingredients in this bowl with some breadcrumbs to form our patties, and then we'll journey back over to the stove and try to sear it up, get a little crispy. I mean, it's pretty much cooked, so you don't have to worry about that, but we want a nice crispy texture on the front and the back of the patty. And so the only way we can really do that is to get the patty into a hot pan with some butter and sear it up. Sounds wonderful to me, so let's get started on it. All right, now we can begin arguably the most fun part of the recipe, which is to actually make our fish cake or fish patty, depending on what kind of freak you are. The salmon looks perfect.
She's happy and slappy.
And it's going to look even better once we introduce all of our green herbs and seasoning into the bowl, going with the tried and true combination of onion powder and garlic powder, which further highlights how simple but effective the salmon cake is going to be. Nothing fancy, but still has a great flavor. But if I win an award for this burger, just know that it's no big deal.
Do you want me to try to get you a plaque?
So with our ingredients in the bowl, we can now plant our feet, take a wide stance, and really get into mixing everything together with our hands like the absolute animals that we are. It doesn't take much, and you can always add more mayo or breadcrumbs to control the consistency. With it looking the way we want it, we can journey over to the stove and cook it up. Let's vibe, and I'll see you soon.
There is no place I'd rather be than right here next to you. And I truly love to talk about your lovers, old and new. You never spare me details as you confide in me. I smile and give advice, but cannot tell you how I feel. How easy it would be to fall for you, but that of course is something I
Everything is looking good, so let's build this burger. Starting with the bottom bun, followed by a layer of crisp lettuce, then topped out with our melted cheese salmon cake, throw on some slices of fresh onion, and then complete with the top bun. The recipe doesn't call for additional mayo, so let's see if it pans out. Alright, so the salmon burger is done. I will admit, I did taste a little bit that fell off and I was kind of blown away. Not only does it look good, but the flavor is there and I think it's gonna be incredible. Yay! But really the only way to know how it really all came together is to take a big bite and I'll tell you how it tastes. As you can tell, this burger is pretty good. Coming in with an 8.45 out of 10. As predicted, it did need a little bit more additional mayo, maybe some lemon juice at some point as well, but it was still really good and has the potential to be elite very easily. Now the thing is though, when does a burger just become a sandwich? I mean, it's got the burger buns, it's got the lettuce and the onion, but at the same time, is this just a salmon cake sandwich with burger buns? I don't know. Smarter men throughout the generations of humanity have tried to figure this out and they have failed. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to come up with the answer, but I will say this, it is very good. It's one that you could probably tweak a little bit and make it your own. Maybe throw in some tomato on there. Maybe throw in some sort of lemon sauce. Who knows, who knows? So there you go, another burger complete. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for feasting with me today. And please subscribe if you liked what you saw.